In this video, I want to show you how you can create an AI automation using N8N and Claude, even if you don't know anything about how N8N works. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build any automation for your agency. So let's dive in. So for this video, I'm going to create a research automation. We're going to pretend that we want to research a lead when they're added in our CRM. So I'm using ClickUp for my CRM, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an automation so that when a lead is added to my CRM, the automation is researching that company and it finds details about the company and it's adding these things into my ClickUp CRM, and it adds the information as a comment in my CRM in the lead that we are researching. So for that, I'm going to go into Claude. I'm going to say, hey Claude, so I want to build an automation using N8N. So when a lead is added to my CRM, the task name is the company name. I want you to research the company name and find information about the company so I can prepare for an upcoming discovery call. And I want you to put that information into a comment in the activity section in the ClickUp task. So build me that workflow. For your information, I already have the ClickUp API, so you don't even ask me about that. So just give me the workflow JSON and I will download it and import it into my N8N, and that's about it. So let me know if you have any questions before you build it. I'll build this workflow for you. Before I create the JSON, I have a few questions. You always have, okay, so it needs the ClickUp list ID. How should the workflow be triggered when a new lead is added to ClickUp? ClickUp webhook, schedule poll every X minutes, and it's gonna say ClickUp webhook. What should I use to research the company? Let's do Anthropic Claude API. What info should be the research focus on for a discovery call? Company overview, industry size, recent news, pain points, decision makers. Let's do all of the above. That'll be interesting. Once you pick your options, I'll also need one more thing from you, the ClickUp list ID. So for that, let me go into ClickUp and I copy the link here so I can get the list ID. This is the list ID. I'm gonna say, here's the list ID. Yes, I have the Claude API key as well, so no worries about that. Perfect, built-in workflow. So I did one prompt here, answer the questions, and I gave it what it asked me, and now we're building the workflow. Okay, here's the workflow. Below is everything you need. And here it will give you actually setup instructions. So even if you have no idea how to add it to your N8N, it will tell you. So you have to import the workflow. I've done this 1,000 times, so I know. So I will download if I can catch that. So I will go from here, download. And how is it named? ClickUp lead research. So I'll go to ClickUp, create a workflow, and I'm gonna go here, import from file, ClickUp. It's this one. There it is. And what I'm gonna do now is I am going to replace, okay, so we have to also register the webhook in ClickUp. I don't have, after all, an Anthropic API credential created, so can you help me create it because I don't remember how to do that. So I'm doing this so I can show you how you can do this if you don't know how. So no problem, here's how to set it up. So first I have to go to Anthropic console here, open link, and settings, API keys, and I have to create here, where is it? Get API key, I think they changed that. So create paperclip API, demo, I copy the API, I go here, create a credential, go to credentials, header auth, this is gonna be create new, so save and post comment to ClickUp. I'm not sure if ClickUp will work because I've changed the API, so maybe I ruined it myself, but we'll figure it out. So ClickUp OAuth 2, let's choose that and let's try to run it. Actually, we have to publish that, publish, and then we have to get the production URL here to create the webhook. I'm gonna do this the old school way. So I'm gonna take the production URL here. I'm gonna go into ClickUp, automation. I'm gonna create a new automation. And I'm gonna say when a task is created, here, I'm gonna select the webhook, call webhook, create. The URL is gonna be this one, webhook title, lead research, Okay, we don't care about anything else. Webhook status enabled, create webhook. Okay, so we should be good on that end. That was pretty easy. And now I'm gonna test the automation myself. Here I will add a new lead and I will say, let's go with Microsoft, enter there. So it worked. If I click here, the automation stopped here. So that was only task created events. I don't know why it worked. Okay, so I don't think we need this if node. So I'm gonna delete that. And I am going to check for this task ID. So here we need the task ID, which is, I'm going to replace that myself. I'm going to find, this is the ID from the task that we created. Let's see if it runs. It didn't. So this is why we need a different API. So if I go generic and I go to header and I select ClickUp, let's see if that works. Okay, it worked. So let me do the same thing for this one. And I'm going to go generic racial type. I'm going to select a header and ClickUp. So now I'm going to unpin it, publish it again, save, refresh. I'm going to go into ClickUp and I'm going to run it one more time. Let me delete the task. Okay, so we are there, and here I'm going to go again, Microsoft, save. I don't know how it created the Claude research company, this one. I guess it gave it a bunch of instructions. You see, this is the prompt, which is the company provided concise discover call, prep a brief, use the web search to find current accurate information, structure your response in 3 sections with clear employee revenue, all of that stuff. So let's go back. Let's see if it runs. So it's running. Okay, it seems that it worked. Let's check our ClickUp. So we should get the comment here. So we have a full breakdown, research for the company, discovery call, prep brief. So imagine if you have some sort of like, I don't know, like cold email campaign where you're forwarding leads that are interested in your CRM, or you have some kind of like form submission, and whenever somebody fills out a form, it researches them. So here you can see industry technology, founded 1975, all of that stuff here, a lot of research and likely pain points and challenges, AI investment, ROI pressure and from investors. I think they will have the money to pay me. Discovery call, talking points. They have invested 88 billion in AI. I think they can invest a few thousands in my services. So yeah, that's everything. This is how you can create any automation using N8N and Claude without, just asking what you want, and Claude will tell you where to find everything. So it's actually pretty straightforward. Hope that was valuable. If it is, give it a like and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.